Exhibit D, the statement of George Sanderlin and his assistant Noel.
Good morning. This is my assistant Noel.
Cheerio.
On hearing the noise of a fight, Samuel Atwood came to see what was the matter, and entering the alley, heard the latter part of the combat, and when the boys, who had been fighting, had dispersed, he met the 10 or 12 soldiers who had been fighting with them. Rushing down the alley toward the square, he asked them if they intended to murder people. They answered, "Yes, we do," and struck and wounded Atwood. Noel, is that how you remember it?
Yes, sir.
Immediately after those heroes, the British officers, appeared in the square, asking where were the cowards, one of them advanced toward a youth, Noel, who had a stave in her hand. But the young woman, seeing a person near her with a drawn sword, held up her stave in defiance, and they quietly passed by her up the little alley to King Street. Noel, is that how you remember it?
Yes, sir.
They then attacked single and unarmed persons till they raised much clamor. Wasn't there a lot of clamor?
Yes, sir.
30, 40 persons, mostly lads, being by this means gathered in King Street. Captain Preston, with a party of men with charged bayonets, came from the main guard to the commissioner's house. The soldiers, pushing their bayonets, crying, "Make way!" They took place by the custom house. Remember, they were by the custom house.
Yes, sir.
And continuing to push to drive the people off, pricked some in several places, on which they were clamorous, and it is said, threw snowballs. On this, the captain commanded them to fire, and more snowballs coming, he again said, "Fire, be the consequences what it will." Remember when he said that?
Yes, sir.
One soldier then fired, and a townsman with a cudgel struck him over the hands with such force that he dropped his firelock, and rushing forward, aimed a blow at the captain's head, which grazed his hat and fell pretty heavy on his arm. However, the soldiers continued to fire successively till 7 or 8 or maybe even 11 were discharged. Remember?
Yes, sir.
By this fatal maneuver, 3 men were laid dead on the spot, and 2 more struggling for life. Isn't this what happened?
Yes, sir.
There you go.